Hello everybody and welcome. In this video, what I would like to go over is one of the first iterations of AI that Microsoft Excel ever implemented into its software. The particular artificial intelligence that I'm speaking of here is FlashFill. FlashFill was introduced in 2013 by Microsoft Excel, and I believe it's one of the most underutilized types of AI in Microsoft Excel as of today. At a high level, what FlashFill will do for you, it looks at patterns in other cells, and it takes these consistencies in order to complete blank cells all the way down to the last row of any given column. Now, I think the best way to go over this is by looking at some examples, and I do have 3 examples for you in this video. So with that being said, let's get into today's lesson. Welcome to today's lesson, everyone. Let's start with example number 1. Now, under column A, you could see I have a number of different footballer names from the English Premier League. What I would like to do under column B, I want to extrapolate the last name, and then under column C, I want to extrapolate for the first name. And I don't want to use any formulas, and I don't want to have to use text to columns. So all I'm going to do here, very simply, under column B, I'm going to fill in the first row, right? So I'm going to type in Odegaard here for the last name. For the first name, I'm going to type in Martin. Now I'm going to come on row 3 on column B, and I'm going to hit Control E, and you can see that FlashFill does the rest of the work for me. And I'm going to do the same under column C. One thing to call out here is that Microsoft Excel, it might not recognize the pattern right away if you're only filling in 1 row. You might have to fill in 2 or 3 rows, but by the time you do this, Microsoft Excel should see the pattern and FlashFill will work for you. Let's move on to example number 2. For example number 2, you could see I have a number of different email addresses under column A. And what I would like to extrapolate into column B is the domain name, right? So what type of email address is it? Is it Gmail, Yahoo, so on and so forth? So let me fill in row 2 here. I'm going to type in Gmail. On row 3, I'll type in Yahoo. And then I'm going to go on row 4 and again, hit Control E. And you could see it goes all the way to the bottom without any use of formulas or no use of text to columns. Now, for example number 3, what we're looking at here is a number of different credit card numbers. Now, of course, credit card numbers, this is very sensitive information, so we don't want to ever publish this, right? So what we would like to do here is keep the first 12 characters hidden, and we'll only reveal the last 4 characters, as is commonplace when revealing credit card information in a public space, right? So what I'm going to do here, as each of these credit card numbers has a total of 16 digits, I'm going to come in and I'm going to type XXXX dash XXXX dash XXXX dash 1110. Now I'm going to come underneath that cell and I'm going to hit Control E once again, and you could see that FlashFill will do the rest of the work for me. That concludes today's lesson, everyone. But before we go to the outro, there is one thing that I'd like to talk to you about first. Today's sponsor of the video is me. Just in case you don't already know, I have a Microsoft Excel course in which you could go from 0 to hero in Microsoft Excel. I have over 100 different lecture videos individually bookmarked so that you can learn at your own pace. So for example, if you'd like to know about VLOOKUPs, I have a couple of videos on VLOOKUP. If it's pivot tables that you're after, I have an entire chapter on pivot tables. So if you'd like to accelerate your knowledge and go from beginner to pro in Microsoft Excel, my course is the course for you, and the link is in the comment section below. Now let's get back into the video. This brings us to the end of the video, guys. I'm curious to see how you are using FlashFill. So if you're currently using FlashFill, let me know in the comments section below, what is your main utilization in your day-to-day activities? Also, if you're not using FlashFill, but now you're motivated to use it, please also let me know in the comments section below, how are you going to go ahead and implement it into your day-to-day tasks? If you did enjoy the video, I would really appreciate if you could like, and if you like the overall content that I'm doing in this channel, if you could subscribe, I would really appreciate that a lot. Like I always say, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. And as always, keep fit and have fun.